lovers, and ancient Egypt fans. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yana, and this is Curves on the Road. Today's video will be about Luxor, about the temples, about the tombs, and if you're lucky, we might see a mummy.
This was our tomb of the day and our sarcophagus. I was so tired that I was just laying in bed and filming what I can see around me. But it actually had a nice view of the Luxor Temple. Luxor, as well as Karnak, the Temple of Hatshepsut, and the Valley of Kings and Queens are all part of the UNESCO sites. UNESCO is really investing in restoring the former glory of these amazing places. Imagine this. You traveled in time and you're now in the ancient Egypt and you're looking for Luxor. Where would you go? The name of the city was actually Thebes or Veset, and it was known as the City of 100 Gates. It was even the capital of Egypt for some time in the 12th dynasty. As you all know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this temple. It took several centuries and lots of pharaohs to build this amazing place of worship. For me, it stays a little bit in the shade of the more famous and bigger Temple of Karnak, but those two were actually back in the past connected through the Alley of Sphinx. If you want to see how the Karnak temple looks, I have a separate video about that and the Temple of Hatshepsut.
We're taking a little train and we're going to see some tombs at the Valley of the Kings. Guess where we are? We're in the tomb of Ramses IX. There are 3 tombs as part of the basic ticket. I'm lazy, so I'll just go for the 2 easy ones, but if you come here and you're very interested in the burial sites of ancient Egyptians, by all means, go check them all out. These tombs in the Valley of the Kings are actually part of the UNESCO site, so counted on the list of UNESCO sites that we're checking out.
The Valley of the Kings became Egyptians' burial site in the New Kingdom era, around 1500 to 1000 BC. The tombs are evidence of elaborate preparation for the afterlife. Humans were promised continuing life, and pharaohs were expected to become one with the gods. Mummification was used to preserve the body so that the deceased eternal soul would be able to reanimate in the afterlife.
Here is the main tomb of the pharaoh. Unfortunately, both the sarcophagus and the mummy are gone. They are now in one of the big museums, either in Cairo or somewhere in the world. But the decorations are amazing and they're perfectly preserved.
As you can see, you can take pictures and videos in the tombs, but only with your phone. When I first went to the Valley of the Kings, it was completely forbidden. And my uncle decided to break the rules, snatched a very blurry picture, and then stepped on his camera to prevent the guards to see it. He destroyed the camera and got one very bad picture. The Valley of the Kings is a must-see. It's definitely gorgeous and worth seeing. And they're working hard to open more of the tombs to public, so when you come next year, you might even see more than we did. There are over 65 tombs in the Valley of the Kings. And why I say over? Because not all of them were actually still discovered. So there are always new discoveries of new artifacts in this area, which is very exciting. And now that it's part of the UNESCO Heritage Sites, I believe the UNESCO is working hard to make more of the tombs accessible and more of the temples reconstructed. The pharaohs were preparing thoroughly for their trip to afterlife. They were stocking the tombs with everyday objects and also big treasures. And if you're planning to visit the site, you should prepare yourself too. Bring water. Definitely at least a liter of water per person. There's barely any shade and it's really hot. We're here already in October and it's still over 32 degrees Celsius, so bring water. And don't expect that the tombs, for instance, will be colder. They won't. It's just more humid and equally hot. They'll take you to the shop, or they call it factory, but it's really just a few guys performing how the stone is being manually manufactured into a vase. And as you can see, you can even try some of the processes yourself. And the Onyx store has like extreme prices, but you can haggle again if you like something that you want to have it.
Wine, brown, and third color is the green one. Alabaster stone is a mountain.
They'll tell you how they make a beautiful vase out of a piece of stone, and some of the effects in the dark are really impressive. The same thing is with papyrus. They'll take you and show you how the papyrus was made the old way, and then they ask you to buy some, so be prepared. You can always say no, they will not push you to buy anything. They'll even give you a welcome drink, you can take it, they will not feel offended. They'll probably feel more offended if you don't take it than if you drink it and don't buy anything. We were at the two statues of the king Amenhotep, and they were part of a huge temple complex. Unfortunately, that one didn't get preserved, but UNESCO is working hard to restore it as much as they can. The statues are also sometimes called the Colossi of Memnon. They used to stand in front of the ruins of mortuary temple of Amenhotep III. It was the largest temple of the Theban necropolis. It wouldn't be a video of Egypt if we didn't mention the river that gave the life to the whole civilization, the River Nile.
So that's it. That's the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me one pharaonic thumb up. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I upload every Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. And bye!